At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
Good afternoon, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Thank you so much for joining us here on Vibra Livestream. Today, Adam and I will be going through Ripple, XRP-L, XRP, and many other projects in the ecosystem. We're so excited to tackle this and start with you. So Adam, can you start us off?
Yeah, so we were watching the stream the other day with Jim Rat, shout out to him, and Sam, and they were talking with XRP Jenna. So our XRP was not the coin that got me into crypto, but the coin that got me researching crypto, and I really fell into the XRP army hard and thought it was going to $500, yada yada yada. This is way before Hex, so now that our Hex bags are loaded and we're waiting for Pulse Chain, it's a great time to kind of go through XRP, the XRP ledger, and some projects that we found on there that we like and hopefully are going to do big things in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited to see where we're going to go with this today. And later on, joining us maybe will be a Wild SJ to give us a little treat and give us some tools on how to keep and maintain those diamond hands. So let's get started with XRP. Actually, no, let's start at the beginning. The beginning would be Ripple.
Ripple, yeah. That's a big confusion that I hear all the time is XRP and Ripple. They're completely different entities, different companies. XRP is a cryptocurrency. It's going to be, I think, ruled a current cryptocurrency. It's not going to be a security, I don't think, but who knows, the SEC. Regardless, that is a digital asset. Ripple Labs is the company that is being sued by the SEC. They have their own technology. The Ripple, it used to be called XRapid, and now it's basically on-demand liquidity. And what they're doing with cross-border payments, the CBDCs, that's all going to be part of the new financial system that's coming. So when people talk about Ripple and XRP, they confuse the two a lot. And, I want to get that straight and kind of go through that with people. So hopefully it clears it up a little bit. Ripple, you can't buy right now unless you're an accredited investor. It is for sale on Link2, which is a website that sells fintech unicorn companies, which are billion-dollar valuations or higher. So they go through, and once basically a company is vetted or up to their standards, they list them on there, and then they go public. And hopefully you make, X's on your money. So there's a list of other projects that they have for sale right now that you can get into. And they had Coinbase on there last 2 years ago for $10. So, you could have made a killing. But again, this is for accredited investors and more for people looking for crypto exposure through the stock market.
Yeah. And so XRP is the native token that they use to provide on-demand liquidity.
Exactly. So Ripple, the new system that's coming, basically right now how it works is if I want to send money to Australia, it takes about 5 to 6 days for that to clear. And right now there is $27 trillion stuck in settlement right now. So XRP is going to be the bridge asset to make those transactions settle instantly. So if you want to send money to Australia from Brazil, you have your Brazilian, whatever, pesos and your Australian dollars. Instead of, waiting 5 days for it to clear, it'll be sent in. XRP will be used as instant liquidity and instant settlement. Therefore, all the money that is being stuck right now in these accounts will be freed up. So this technology is extremely powerful, and they used it when they acquired MoneyGram. So a lot of people don't know this, but during this lawsuit, the SEC sued Ripple. Well, they also approved Ripple purchasing MoneyGram for $50 million when they were really struggling years ago. So they used MoneyGram as basically a pilot for them to test out their cross-border technology, cross-border transactions, instant settlement. And of course, MoneyGram, it went up what was it? Year to year, the volume went up 160% once they started using XRP's technology. So clearly it works, and they ended up selling a big portion of it, and XLM, go figure, came in. So now Stellar and XRP are the owners of MoneyGram. So when you're sending money across the world in the future moving forward, there's a good chance that you're going to be using this technology without even knowing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And then so you can find XRP projects on the XRPL or the XRP ledger. So can we go through maybe a couple of gems that we found through here? And actually, can we start with what XRPL is?
Yeah. So the XRP ledger is a decentralized ledger, basically like Hedera Hashgraph, like Algorand, like Stellar Lumens. It's a different blockchain, and it's a public blockchain. So XRP, there's a lot of the issue right now with it is half of the coins are in an escrow account, and we don't know what's going to happen with those. So the SEC might rule that those coins have to stay in escrow. They might rule that, XRP has control of them. We don't know. So that's kind of a what if scenario. But looking past XRP, I mean, that's obviously a coin that if you want to hold for the long term, it's going to be a winning coin. It's going to make money. Is it going to do what Pulse is going to do if you got in from the early sacrifices? Probably not. Will Hex outperform it moving forward? It's being staked. I think so. But these are hedges, if in case something in Hex doesn't go right or Pulse doesn't do what we think it's going to do. It's always good to have a plan B, a plan C, and a plan D. So just from all the research we've been doing, through looking at other projects and talking to other people in communities, we found the XUMM wallet, which is basically like the staker app up for the XRPL. And it's super fast. You can download it on your phone. You can download it on your computer through your browser. It's Bluetooth if you want. And it's a wallet where you can hold your different assets. You can trade them. And they also have now this XUMM Tangent card, which is actually a little hardware wallet on this card. So you can, for 10, I think it's like 50 XRP or something, you can buy this card here and you can transfer your XRP and your other assets into this wallet. And you can now hold your coins in your own keys in your pocket physically. So not your keys, not your crypto. The XUMM wallet has the Tangent cards as a wallet, which is really cool. And they're also doing a lot of stuff with Uber and all of the food delivery services. So in the future, you're going to be able to open up your XUMM wallet app, and it's going to be linked to all these stores and retailers and food processors. You'll be able to pay through that directly through your XUMM wallet. And you're not even going to need to go into USD. So that's a big problem that a lot of people are talking about in the future is how, converting into dollars, converting into real world assets, your crypto. Well, with this technology, you're going to be able to literally spend it right out of your wallet. So there's another coin that we're going to talk about, Sologenic, that has 5,000 cards right now that are being created. I don't know if they're out now. There's a wait list that I'm on. So you're going to be able to literally spend your Sologenic same way right off of your card, swap it for USDC, and boom, you can spend it right out of your wallet. So there's a lot of cool stuff that's happening. And it all starts, with the XUMM wallet and the XRP ledger, and some of the other projects on there that we really like are taking real world use cases and taking them up to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely. Going back to XRP quickly, one of the places that you'll be able to purchase in some of the states throughout the United States, you'll now be able to purchase XRP directly through your Apple Pay or a debit card. I thought that is I really truly believe that will be massive for adoption. How, if you can just hop on your cell phone and get yourself some XRP, and then there are so many opportunities coming through. One of the projects that Adam just mentioned is Solo, and Sologenic is a DEX, and you can dive a little bit more into that for us.
Yeah, so they have their DEX here and their marketplace for NFTs, which just launched. And Sologenic.com is where they're going to have their tokenizing of stocks and other assets. So you're going to be able to trade basically Amazon stock, Tesla 24/7 in real time as a tokenized asset. So this is the future. Right now, you can't trade stocks on the weekend. Well, that's about to change. They're working with 30 global stock exchanges and different countries to bring 24/7 trading, which is the next evolution of the markets and where they're inevitably going. Yeah. And, I really like this coin. If you want to click the cards there, the solo cards there, that's what I was talking about, the debit cards. So they are basically releasing these Sologenic black cards, and depending on how much Solo you own, there's different tiers to them. So I think it's 2,000 Solo for the first card, and then it goes up from there. But it's really cool. You can be, I don't know where it was, but you join the waiting list. So it's not out yet now, but once this comes out, you'll literally be able to swap your Solo for USDC, spend it right on the spot. There's going to be benefits that come with it, cash back, etc. So that whole problem of how am I going to get into fiat? How am I going to get my crypto into the real world? This is solving it right here. This is just one way that they're going to bring crypto to the real world through actual cards and spending it, their NFTs. They're going to have a DEX. Every time you make a transaction, it burns Sologenic. So the coin is deflationary. There was 400 million of them, and that was the most there will ever be. I know there's been at least 500,000 that have been burned.
Yes, every time you burn it, every time you mint an NFT, you're burning 3.
Wow. So I didn't even know that. So there you go. So 3 Solo every NFT. I know Michael Jordan is launching his NFT collection on the XRP ledger. So I don't know what DEX he's going to be putting it on, but those NFTs will eventually find their way to the Sologenic marketplace on the secondary market. So, the volume and sales is just going to keep burning it. And this coin is deflationary, and so few people know about this stuff. I mean, these coins are, you're not going to hear about them from very many streamers because there's no way to make money off of them. If you're a BitBoy or, one of these big people, you're not going to make money talking about projects that are going to be 2 to 3 years out successful. So this is the stuff that we talk about here. It's my job to stay on top of the markets for my clients that I have, and not just Richard Hart. I need to stay on top of everything in crypto. I mean, it's impossible to know everything, but just to be out there and just have your ear out and just know what's going on is critical.
Yeah, and you definitely want to know what's going on with Solo. The IDO Launchpad implementation. You're looking at security brokers dealers license, which is pending, NFTs that, and also tied with Sologenic is Coreum. And Coreum, I believe, will be a massive beast. Let's talk about Core some more.
Yeah, Core is fantastic. This is it's a layer 1 that is going to run in parallel with the XRP ledger. And it's all about interoperability in the future. Everything needs to talk to each other. That's the problem we have right now is you have all these blockchains that are great, but they can't talk to each other. Bridges are being hacked left and right. It's a huge problem. So Coreum is basically building a layer 1 to run in parallel with their XRP ledger. And that's going to allow them to do what they need to. And right now, the way that we get Coreum is just simply by holding Sologenic. I've never paid $1 for any of my Coreum. I've been getting it given to me for free every single month just for holding Sologenic in my XUMM wallet. So if you go to the XUMM.community, that's the website where everything is, and you can set up your wallet there, and they're called trust lines.
So sign in with XUMM, and then you set up a trust line here.
Exactly. So if you go up on the top left, you can see the XRPL tokens, and you can search for all of them. There's probably 6 or 7 on here that are going to be big in the future, but until your bags are packed in Hex and Quant and Hedera and these other coins that I think are critical, these coins are not for you. If you have a couple $100 and you want to get into crypto, don't buy Equilibrium, Sologenic, or Coreum. Stack your blue chip coins, your Quants, your Hederas, your Hex. Make sure all those bags are packed before you start, getting into even XRP. Buy XRP first before you start venturing into projects on the XRP ledger. Stick to the layer 1s first. And then from there, we kind of go deeper in. And that's how I started. That's how everyone starts. You find out about a project or a coin, you read about it, you like it, you check out their Twitter, check out their social media, read the white paper, see who they're partnering with, check out the tokenomics. And once these stuff starts checking all the boxes, you start just getting in the Discord, start talking with people.
Get in spaces, speak with them. I spoke with the team from Coreum and the team from Solo in a space last week. I could hear their voices and I listened to updates on their projects and what's going on in the ecosystem. And that was, one of the reasons I got so excited to come on here and start talking about it with you guys too. So yeah, well, I guess you don't really want to look at my personal tweet. That's boring. Anyway, let's go back to the XUMM community here. And
yeah, so this is perfect. This is where all the coins are listed on here. You can see all the trust lines. Sorry, I'll just zoom in a little bit so you can see it. So Sologenic, that is the coin that we're talking about right now. If you set the trust line for that coin, you will start receiving, you set the trust line and you buy some, you'll start receiving Coreum. You have to set the trust line up for it though. So you come right here to Coreum and hit set trust line. And you can see how many people already have it. So there's 66,000 people already that have a trust line. And Sologenic is number 1 on all the XRP ledger. They have 291,000 trust lines set up. So this kind of gives you a idea of how many people are using it. Is the project big, small? Are they KYC'd? And that's what the check mark is.
Make sure you go before you click and set that trust line. Make sure that you're going in and clicking that link and can you show us how to go through Solo, click that link and make sure that you can see their website and make sure, remember when we first started coming on here and it looked like Solo, but just for example.
So
Yeah.
So they're not KYC. So let me just go back one.
So many tabs.
Yeah, I don't even know where the hell we are.
Up here. There you go.
Okay, there we go. Just all right. So we'll do Elysian. This was a coin that I wanted to talk about too. So Elysian is an XRPL project that I think the airdrop it ended the June 30th. So it's ELS is the trust line for this coin. They're basically going to bring art to the NFT XRP ledger by build. You know, the old Roman statues of like the gods and stuff. They're going to try to tokenize those and building NFT statues, and it's just an art platform, but you can click the domain and make sure they're real. So the real sites will actually have the website on there after you click the domain. The shady projects, there'll be nothing on there. So this is another good way to make sure that the project is real. So you can come in here and you can read about what they're trying to do. And I think they're calling them physical NFTs based on physical masterpieces. So just for holding this coin in my Zoom wallet, I'm going to get airdropped the, I think it's called Apple's coin, but it's just free money. So this is what we love here. And, you know, that's what we're all about. So another one on here, Liz, if you want to talk about it,
no,
is
I was going to say,
CX1.
show them Chorus, CX1. Yeah, that is Chorus one is a faucet open in the Zoom wallet now, and there was how many created for distribution for the faucet itself? It was like what 12% of their supply, and this is an app that will be used for content creators. Connect everyone going forward, giving like a place for people to produce and show off their NFTs. But that's just, you know, it's free coins right now, and it's a place to stack them. And when you have diamond hands, you can stack these things free from faucets and then hold on to them. And then with Coreum coming out, Coreum is making everything interoperable. That is going to be, we're Casper. What else? Runs with Core, like Core was built off of.
Core's its own blockchain. Core is being built solo by itself. It's its own layer one, so it can basically speed up the XRP ledger for what they need.
The name of it's escaping me.
And so Quant is going to be the one that connects everyone with their overledger with XDC and XRP, XLM, the whole new financial system and the ISO 222 standards. That Quant is tying all of that together.
Yeah, that's the goal of Core. No,
the Core. Well, no, Core is event for the XRP ecosystem,
mm-hmm.
And then they have a different way. Everything now runs on the EVM, the Ethereum virtual machine.
But Core doesn't.
Yes, Core is running on the WASM, which is pulled from Cosmos and the Atom coin. So
thank you, Cosmos. That's what I was coming from. Yeah.
Okay, Cosmos. There you go. Yeah. So Cosmos. Okay. That's yeah. So Cosmos has the WASM smart contracts, and I really think that that's a project that is being slept on. You know, we obviously know that Ethereum is not the solution. It does not work. So what is, layer 0 is going to be the solution, with Polkadot, all the stuff they're doing. This is the future is interoperability, and the Internet of Things. That's a huge thing you're going to hear too in the future. And that is what Cosmos and the XRP and all these coins are trying to do, is bring the payment services, bring retail, bring all of that to the blockchain, but in a scalable way, in a way that Ethereum can't do. So their WASM is just a different technology that is going to compete with the EVM.
Right. It makes it's actually a much easier code to read. It's a much easier language to speak, so to speak. And so EVM, Ethereum, virtual machine. Thank you. It's very specific, and you have to know Selenium code for that, right?
I believe so. I'm not a coder.
And so Wasm, actually, from what I understand, Wasm just makes it much easier for developers to come and build in this network. So if you have more developers coming in, making it easier to build on these networks, wouldn't you think that that would lead to like network effect and adoption?
100%, definitely. And I've heard the same thing too, is that developers love in these telegrams and the discords, they love building on Cosmos. I'm in the Juno Discord too. And that's the thing that you hear frequently, is that they love this technology. It's way easier to build on. So just to, have an eye out there and just, keeping your ear out on what's going on. There's so much growth that's going to come from spaces of this market you're not going to even expect or even see coming. So, this is even Casino Coin. This is another one that I really like. So I bought this coin years ago and it went to literally zero. I bought a couple $100 worth. It was like 100,000 coins and it went down to $1. And now it's back up to, I think, like half a penny or something like that. But it's on as soon as I saw the XRP ledger was Casino Coin was one of the first coins that they signed on, along with Filecoin, XLM, Litecoin, and USDC. So there was 6 coins that came right off the bat onto the XRP ledger. And the fact that Flare Networks is launching too, we'll talk about that later. But the fact that Casino Coin out of everything was chosen to be pulled onto the XRP ledger was kind of interesting to me. So that's a coin that we've been keeping our eye on. And then CX1 we talked about, once you download your XUMM wallet on your phone, there's a faucet in there every day where you can go in and click it and get free coins. It used to be 100 and now it was 10 and now it's down to 2 coins every time you click it, but it's still just a way to get free money and free coins, and it just brings new users. Every time I go in there, the amount of users is up because they're giving coins to people. That's it's airdrops. It's the power of it is huge. So the CX1 is just something that we mess around with just to get our free coins, but they're empowering artists and they're trying to help, creators, and, we'll see where it goes. I haven't put any money into it, but I've had the trust line for so long that I've been able to stack thousands of coins just from clicking the faucet. So it's just cool to, find these opportunities out there. And Coreum, there's still 6 more months of airdrops. So if you missed out on this, you can buy Sologenics right now for 20 cents a coin in your XUMM wallet. You set the trust line, you go to XUMM.community, you download your wallet, add your trust line for Coreum or Sologenics, you send XRP in. I think you need 10 XRP to get the wallet activated. And then after that, you're good to go. You have access to everything. I mean, I would send a little more in if you want to swap for coins. And as soon as you get in there, you click XRP, you set your trust line, you click solo, and you can swap for XRP instantly. There's one button swap. And if for some reason the liquidity is bad, there's a app, it's a DEX app, and you just go in and set limit orders. It's super easy. But just for holding solo, you have 6 more months of airdrops of Coreum.
And the Coreum airdrops are looking nice, let me just say.
Yeah, Coreum is worth actually more than Sologenics right now. The Solo is 20 cents. I think Core is at 30 cents.
Market cap's open.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
We've seen
right
it. There we go. 28 cents. So it's down a little bit, but it's more valuable than Sologenic. And there's only going to be 500 million of them. 400 million are being airdropped, or 350, 70% is being airdropped to the community. And then there's going to be a vote to see what the community wants to do with the rest of them. So it's totally decentralized and getting airdrops every month. This is just, there's nothing better than free money.
No, everybody, that's a good, especially now in this market with things the way they are, we get these free airdrops, and at the time, or these faucets are open and you're collecting. And like now, if Chorus One isn't, if we can't, well, you can swap out Chorus One, can't you?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could swap it for XRP. Yeah, right in the app. All of the XRP, those trust lines, they're all, you have to swap XRP for them. So you send in 100 XRP, which is $30. You know, you can buy some Sologenic, set the trust line for Solo and Core, and just set CX1 and ELS, and just start accumulating and just put a casino coin. I mean, that coin is fractions of a penny. I just have something in my gut tells me I found that coin years ago, and there was a reason I liked it. This is when it was right around when I found Hex in 2020, late 2019. And the fact that now it's on the XRP ledger and they're trying to make Casino Coin the one that is interoperable with all of online gaming. I mean, that's a huge, huge market. And
yeah, they just brought in on their team, they just brought a director of the VIP services for major poker components. So that's really exciting to know that they'll be bringing that kind of experience too. That, when you're bringing those kind of experiences in, those are things that people want to use. I want to know what's good.
Yeah, 100%. And Sologenic, their team is transparent. They're on their Discord. They have spaces. They're very, very welcoming. They want to hear from the community. They want to hear your suggestions. We got invited to their party out in Vegas in October. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. I would love to go and meet with them and just talk to other communities. I mean, it's all about relationships. And, I could tell you, when you go out and you're not around Hexicans, the stigma and the lack of knowledge people have for Hex, and they just look down on it. It's almost like it's taboo or something. So we need to change that narrative. And the way you do that is just getting out there and just talking to people. It makes a difference. Keyboard warriors are a lot different in real life.
That's right. And there are many ways to put things down and walk away from them, and that helps to have diamond hands. By diamond hands, we mean the holding, the staking, the long-term thinking, the planning, and the moves that are planned ahead, not made out of fear or scarcity or fear. So maybe next week, I think we'll go through maybe some tools that you can use on how to strengthen those diamond hands. But for today, I think that we did a pretty good job of going over Ripple, XRPL, XRP, Sologenic, Coreum, Chorus X1. That was kind of fun to go through that a little bit more today. And definitely thank you so much for walking us through those.
Yeah, no problem. And diamond handing is much easier when you know what you own and you have conviction in it. When you're buying coins and you see that they have partnerships in real life, this technology is being adopted. It's being talked about by the IMF, by the BIS, by the World Economic Forum. These are major, major, major entities that unfortunately have a lot of say in the world. And you just following the money, doing that, you start seeing breadcrumbs of coins and stuff that are going to be used. So outside of Richard Hart, on the XRP ledger, there's some great projects on there. There's a lot of free money to be made right now, and it just diamond handing coins that, if they are going to be used in the future because the use case, because the speed of the XRPL, the companies that are adopting it, the 400 something banks that are already using Ripple, the writing is on the wall. Once the lawsuit ends, I don't know if it's going to be this year. I mean, I personally hope not, so we can accumulate for longer. We can, inform people about more projects out there. besides Richard Hart. I mean, I feel like people are just bored right now. They're waiting for Pulse Chain and they're not doing anything. Why would you not be stacking some Sologenics and getting your free Coreum airdrop every month? Flare Networks is coming out in September. That's a whole nother beast. There's a ton of passive income opportunities available there. And for anyone that held XRP on an exchange way back in 2020, you could be eligible if you had held it on Bitstamp, which is where I had it. I'm getting Songbird and my Spark tokens airdrop to me for free, at some point. I mean, I've emailed them. I've talked with Bitstamp. They've confirmed that it's coming. They're just waiting for the lawsuit to end. New York is very strict. So there's a lot of free money out there. There's great opportunities out there. And it's a good way to just stay busy and not get bored and harping on when is Pulse going to launch and, oh, did you see this person said that? Who cares? Does it affect you? Probably not. So, we just want to shed light on other projects out here, on the good stuff, the stuff that isn't a scam. We don't mess with meme coins. We don't get paid to talk about anything. I talk about stuff that I own personally, that our clients own, stuff we've done the research on, that so far in the last 4 years, out of all the coins that we've purchased, 2 out of I'd say 50 ended up fading out to zero. And those were extremely risky. One was a pre-sale, which ended up nothing. They just, I think, took the money. And the other one was YF Die, which it gave us 72% interest while we had it staked. So we were able to I was able to at least pull out my initial investment plus some, but the coin ended up phasing out. But out of everything that we found, only one actually was a scam. So our research has been pretty good so far. So I don't know why that same research now, when I actually know so much more than I did 3 years ago, I know what to look for. I have relationships with people in communities I didn't have before. So I just can't see how research is going to find projects that aren't better than the ones we dug up before when I consider myself a noob 3 years ago. So, stick with us here. We're going to keep finding these diamond projects out here. There's some more on the Lobster wallet, there on XLM. That's a whole nother discussion. We have even the Bitfrost wallet for XRP is a great one where I have my Songbird, which is Flare Network is launching this Labor Day. Songbird is like their test net, their canary network, where they try everything out, make sure it works, and then it goes to Flare after that. But Songbird is going to be extremely valuable. I think it's 2.5 cents right now, and you can delegate it for, what was it, like 28 or 30% interest, I think, were the best ones.
I think the highest one we saw was 31.
Yeah, so 31% interest. So the coins have pretty much retraced down 85% from their previous high. So this is the time to take those gambles, to buy those coins you passed up on, because the 2020 prices are back. So, staking and getting 30%, well, even delegating, this isn't even staking with Songbird. That's key. That 38% that Hex pays you. I'm getting that with my Hedera right now through Stater Labs. I have my HBAR staked there, and that ends at the end of July because native staking is coming. I'm going to then unstake it, send it to my ledger, and I'm going to be staking through my ledger. So it doesn't get safer than that. There's no risk. I'm controlling everything I do at this point. And the same thing with my Zoom wallet. Everything is in my possession. I have my keys to my wallet. I'm not using exchanges, and I'm going to be able to spend my crypto out of my own wallet in the future.
With a card.
With my card, exactly.
Oh, your solo card.
Exactly. And there's going to be so many more cards coming like that, and just opportunities to stake and make coins. And I feel like in a couple of years, these 38, 40% rewards are not going to be here. For HBAR, the reason that they're able to give such a high rate right now is because the foundation had $500 million specifically allocated to give away to stakers to get incentivized users for the first 12 months. So after a year, the staking is not going to be 38, 40%. It's going to slowly drift down. So now's the time to take your chances, throw some money into projects that people talk shit on, or, you're afraid to tell people about because of the backlash you're going to get. I'm over that now. I'm 99% staked in Hex, and I'm waiting for Pulse Chain. I'm waiting for Pulse X. There's nothing else I can do. So why not find other gems and other ecosystems and other communities, or at least just meet other communities and talk with them and let them know what Hex is about, what Pulse is about. I mean, I was shocked. We went out to New York City now 3 weeks ago for the NFT.com meetup, and nobody knew what Pulse Chain was. Everyone was shocked to hear they were getting a copy of all their ERC-20s. And these were VC guys, whales. The founder of Hashgraph, Lindsay, walked up to and said hi to you. Didn't even know who it was. And I mean, these are rich major players in finance, in crypto, and they don't know what Pulse Chain is. So, Richard getting on Fox, that was huge. I think that was the first step. But while that's growing, let's get out there and find the hexes at under a penny. The Sologenics, the Coreums, the, XXAs, the other projects out there, casino coins, these other small market gems that we want to say. That is not financial advice, but after years of research, it keeps pointing to the same group of coins, same, technologies, same massive companies that are in playing the game right now. JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, they're all going to be in crypto. I think Voyager and Celsius are going to go to Goldman Sachs somehow. You're going to see them start making big plays and get their way into the game. So let's get ahead of it. There's a ton of opportunities out there outside of Richard Hart ecosystem, and we're going to at least bring them to light here and talk about them. So you can't say, I didn't know about that, or no one told me about that in a couple of years.
Yes, that's right. Well, I think that is all that we had for today, and we will be bringing you more tonight, or actually not tonight. What is today? I lost my day.
Tomorrow night, Hex News.
That's right. I get so excited. I forget. Hex News. We have a special guest.
Yes, we do. We have Power City coming on.
Power City is coming on to talk about all of the development that's going on with their project and all of the opportunities that are also coming down the pipeline for that project. Something that we had an opportunity to sit down and meet with a member of their team, and we are really excited that they'll be able to come on and share it face to face with you guys too. So thank you so much for tuning in today. Please join us Wednesday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Hex News with Adam and Hex Machina and Power City. Friday night will be the LLC, the ladies live chat, and Saturday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be a weekly market recap. So thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. We'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance, we are the future of crypto.